What's up guys, my name is DeadVerse and this is the best Easter egg guide on how to complete the Ashes of the Damned main quest. Let's get started. The best weapon that you want to use is an M1911 pistol with these attachments. If you do not have the M1911 DLC pistol unlocked, an alternative is the AK-27 with the Battle Scar conversion kit with these attachments. Use the ballistic knife as a melee weapon because when you upgrade it you can revive teammates. And then for your tactical and lethal, you want to use the stun grenade to deal with Klaus later on in the Easter egg to get the wonder weapon, and then the combat axe to get one of the pieces for the laboratory. For your perks, I would suggest with stamina up using guns up as a major augment and hot foot with footwork as the minor augments. For quick revive and solo, use dying wish as the major augment and slow death with emergency medical kit as the minor augments, and then for co-op, use EMT as a major augment and swift recovery with karmic return as the minor augments. For juggernaut, use turtle shell as the major augment and hardened plates with durable plates as the minor augments. For Volt Trade, use armormatic as the major augment with carry-on luggage and condor's reach as the minor augments. For the ammo mods, we're going to use Napalm Burst against the bears, with Firebomb being the major augment with extension and incendiary for the minor augments. Use Cryo Freeze against Uber Klaus to deal major damage to his weak points, with Ice Cloud as a major augment and extension with the liquid nitrogen as the minor augments. For field upgrades, I would suggest using Ether Shroud as the best one, with solo players being Burst Dash for the major augment and Extra Charge with extension as the minor augments, whereas for co-op, I would suggest Group Shroud as the major augment and Extra Charge with extension as the minor augments. The second best field upgrade is Frenzy Guard, and for solo players you want to use Frenzy Fire as a major augment with Repair Boost and extension as the minor augments, whereas for co-op you want to use Phalanx as a major augment with extension and Rally as the minor augments. The best solo spawn setup for Gobblegums is as follows: Perkaholic, Gift Card, Armageddon, Killjoy, and Dead Drop, whereas for co-op it is On the House, Raindrops, Profit Sharing, Who's Keeping Score, and Temporal Gift. The best boss fight solo Gobblegums are as follows: Shields Up, Free Fire, Aftertaste, Idle Eyes, and Power Keg, whereas for co-op it is Idle Eyes, Power Keg, Near Death Experience, Shields Up, and Phoenix Up. And now let's get started. To start the Ashes of the Damned Easter egg, go to the server room that's in Jenna's Towers. Inside the server room in Jenna's Towers, melee this box right here and you'll get Ted's head. Go to Ol Tessie and repair it. Once you upgrade Ol Tessie with Ted's head, what you're going to do is you're going to get inside and go to the right pad so we can turn on the power switches. The first power switch is located in Vandorn farm, so get off your vehicle and go here. Shoot the spores from this generator, shoot the last spore that is on top, and then head over to the barn to turn on power. On the top level of the barn there's a power switch, and now head back to your truck. Go inside Ol Tessie and keep on going straight so we can head out to Ashwood. To turn on power in Ashwood, leave your vehicle right here, take a left to the zip line, and then from here we're going to open two doors. First the right side door, the second the left side one. Shoot the spores from this generator that is currently located on top of the bridge. Shoot the last spore, and then from here what we're going to do is of course turn on power. Just keep on going straight. On your left side is a power switch, and then what we're going to do of course is go down and making sure that we put Ol Tessie in the garage so that we can activate Pack-a-Punch. Park Ol Tessie inside the garage, and then from here add Pack-a-Punch to Ol Tessie so that we can finally upgrade our weapons. To get to Blackwater Lake, go inside of Ol Tessie from Ashwood and then use the boost that you're now given after upgrading it with the Pack-a-Punch machine. Once you arrive to Blackwater Lake, head to the spores and then shoot it with your upgraded weapon and making sure you can get all of them off. Shoot the last spore on top. Go inside the cabin, and on your left side is the power switch which you turn on. The next step is to go on Ol Tessie and take it to Vandorn farm so we can get the 6 pieces that are needed so that we can add them to the Zyra Cosmodrome laboratory. To get the human bones, go to Vandorn farm and head inside the barn. Throw the combat axe at the hanging zombie's leg and then go to the crafting table for a Molotov. Craft a Molotov here and then throw the Molotov at the zombie foot so you can get the human bones. Grab the human bones and let's go to the next step. To get the jar of spores, take this launch pad to Ashwood. From Ashwood make a right, go up this ledge and around this area, and then from here take this launch pad at Blackwater Lake. Go inside the cabin to your right side. Keep on going straight. The jar of spores is located inside Blackwater Lake so we can use for the Widow's Lantern. Make a right from the cabin entrance and take this launch pad back to Jenna's Towers so we can go back to Ashwood. Go to Jenna's Towers launch pad so we can get back to Vandorn farm. With the jar of spores, what we're going to do is make a right, and we need to place it inside this horse Carcass, and we need to keep it there for 3 rounds. During this time, I would suggest trying to get as many points as possible or any perks that you need that are necessary. After 3 rounds have passed, you will get the Widow's Lantern at Vandorn farm. To get the Ravager eyes, you must be in a Ravager round, turn on the Saw Blade trap, and then from there you kill the Ravager so you can get its eyes. To get the next pieces, we must get the Necrofluid Gauntlet, and what we're going to do is of course add Cryo Freeze so we can kill Uber Klaus faster. Go inside Ol Tessie and make your way towards Genesis Tower spawn through this route right here. The first step to get the Necrofluid Gauntlet is on round 8, go to Genesis Towers and go towards the side so you can have Uber Klaus spawn in. The next step is to kill Uber Klaus and definitely upgrade your weapons, and of course making sure you have crowd freeze since that's his main weakness. Let's just keep on shooting at him, and then of course it's going to take a while, but he will get out of his suit and then you need to shoot him again so you can get the stabilizer chip from him, which you're going to pick up right here. After you pick up the stabilizer chip, head into Ol Tessie, and then what you're going to do of course is head to Ashwood with this direction right here. Once you arrive to Ashwood, let's just make sure you have some stun grenades, so just follow the path up the zip line right here, then go towards this building to the bottom, open this door right here and head to the crafting table. Get yourself some stun grenades because of course with this next step we need to wake up Klaus, and let's just make sure we have that ready for us. Then from Ol Tessie, go to the left side, take the zip line right here. From the zip line, go straight, open this door right here and then enter the stabilizer chip onto this machine. Once it says update requires restart, throw 2 stun grenades and that will wake up Klaus. Klaus will be fully awake and available to you now. With Klaus, head back to Ol Tessie, go inside of Ol Tessie, and we're going to take this path so we can get to Zara Cosmodrome for our next step. Park your car in Zara Cosmodrome and head down towards this path. Go down here to support systems to open this door. Calling Uber Klaus right here and making sure that he can open this panel so that you can activate it. Once it's green, activate it, and of course you see that red circle, make sure you stand in it. The person that is standing inside of the red circle first must stay there for a certain amount of time as it scans you, making sure that of course you stay in there without leaving. After you stay inside the red circle for a certain amount of time, it's going to finish. You'll be able to pick up the ether barrel, bring it to Ol Tessie by following this path. Bring the ether barrel to Ol Tessie and then we're going to use it to get to the generators. Pass exit 115. Once we arrive to Ashwood, park your car and go towards this path. Up the zip line as usual. From the zip line, make a left and then go left again. Place the ether barrel inside of this generator and you will have time to defend it. During this process, you want to make sure you stay alive and of course get the zombies out of this area, and once it is complete, take the barrel. Go back to Ol Tessie and you're going to be a little bit slow, but that's okay. Place the ether barrel inside of Ol Tessie and let's head out to Blackwater Lake. Once you arrive to Blackwater Lake, making sure that you place the ether barrel inside of the generator and repeat the same process as before. Once the ether barrel has finished, grab it again, bring the ether barrel back to Ol Tessie and we're going to head out to Vandorn Farm. Once you arrive to Vandorn Farm, repeat the same step as previously by heading to the generator and placing the ether barrel inside. Once it is complete, grab the ether barrel and let's head down to the cellar. By taking this path right here just because it's much easier and more convenient, make a left towards the cellar. Behind this cube, place the ether barrel inside and it will activate. To get the 3 symbols for the cube, take this jump pad from Vandorn Farm to Genesis Towers and you will see it right there, but that's okay, we're going to go back anyways. Take the next jump pad from Genesis Towers back to Vandorn Farm so you can see the symbols pretty clearly. It's going to take a while, but they'll show up eventually. These are the 3 symbols that you will see on each building in Vandorn Farm. Keep in mind that every game it's going to be different for you. However, I wanted to show you guys where they're located just as a reference point. Once you have obtained the 3 symbols, go down into the cellar, make a left hand side, go towards the cube so you can input the 3 symbols. The first symbol is on the left side, the second symbol is in the middle, the third symbol is on the right side, and then from there what you're going to do is activate the eye so you can get the Necrofluid Gauntlet. Once you get the Necrofluid Gauntlet, you're not done yet because you need to do a challenge. The challenge is to shoot the green orbs with your wonder weapon using the spikes that it provides for you, making sure you use as much as you can. You will retract the spikes and then from here shoot the other orbs and then retract the spikes, and you will have easily completed the wonder weapon main quest to get it. For our next piece, I would suggest upgrading the Necrofluid Gauntlet and heading to Ashwood so we can park our car and go to this special location. To get the powder of the Forgotten, we need to go to Zara Cosmodrome so we can buy Wisp tea as it's necessary. Once here, make sure to buy Wisp tea. Then take the jump pad at Ashwood and stay right there. Once you arrived, make a right to the tailor shop. Keep on going straight inside of the tailor shop and you will see a glass mirror right here. Your job is to kill zombies until Wisp tea gets activated and it goes towards the glass mirror so I can show you the chained cube. Shoot the Necrofluid Gauntlet at the glass mirror and the powder of the Forgotten will be on the floor. To get our next piece, the Mysterious Limb, we need to go to exit 115 to get the Abomination Carcass. Once you arrive, take this path so you can get inside exit 115 diner and so we can start this next step. Inside of the diner, kill some zombies until one of them drops a freezer key, which you're going to use to open up the freezer. In the corner of the diner, open up the freezer and you will get the Abomination Carcass. Take this path from exit 115 to Ashwood so we can install the Abomination Carcass on Ol Tessie so we can have Abomination heads on it. Once you arrive to Ashwood, take this path to Ol Tessie and then head out to the crafting table. At the crafting table, install the Abomination Carcass to Ol Tessie and you'll be good to go. Once it's ready, take Ol Tessie. We're going to go to Zara Cosmodrome so we can do our next step to get the Mysterious Limb from the Zursa Bear. Once you're at Cosmodrome, park your vehicle right here. We're going to spawn in a Zursa earlier than round 16. To activate the Zursa Bearer, we need 3 skulls. The first one's right here. Shoot it with your Necrofluid Gauntlet and retract the bullet. Now what we're going to do here is go downstairs so you can find the second skull, which is located right here. Shoot it with the Necrofluid Gauntlet and retract the spikes and you will see it activated. Now we're going to find the last one. Follow this path that I'm showing you on screen, and inside of support systems you'll find the last coal, shoot it, and you will retract the bullet. Once a Zersa has spawned in, weaken it with a Necrofluid Gauntlet and melee attack, and then from here go inside of Ol Tessie and use Abomination beam so you can easily kill it, and then from here we're going to get the special item, which is the Mysterious Limb. It's going to take a few shots, however we have officially killed the Zersa bear, and we'll drop off the Mysterious Limbs, which we are going to need right now. To get the last piece, which is the Hoard Husk chunks, go into the fog areas around Ashes of the Dam with Ol Tessie, find these purple balls and shoot them with the Abomination beams, and then from there it's going to drop on the floor, and make sure you grab it or else you will get killed easily, and now you're good to go. To get to Yuri's lab, park your Ol Tessie inside of Ashwood, take the jump pad of Zyra Cosmodrome, head to Yuri's lab and you'll activate the powder of the Forgotten and you will see smoke coming out. Behind the smoke are 3 rows of 5 symbols each, and let's discuss about it right now. Each of these rows have symbols that create a word whenever deciphered. However, to make this much easier, the Call of Duty Zombies community actually found out a simple solution for this problem. Instead of having to memorize each row of symbols for the specific word, all you need to do is take the first symbol of each row and you can easily decipher whatever it means. For example, the first row you only need to see with the dot in the middle, the second row you need the greater than sign, and the last row you need the L. I created this Yuri's Lab symbols cheat sheet in which the only first symbol of each row matters. Keep in mind that the order of your symbols do change per game. For example, for me, it is a C with the dot in the middle, which is the Ravager eyes, which I will activate first. Then next is the greater than sign, which I'm going to activate the human bones second. And lastly, it is the L symbol, which I'm going to activate the Hoard Husk chunks. Now that I have my order, I'm going to activate my Ravager eyes first, then second the human bones, and lastly the Hoard Husk chunks. After that is completed, you will add blood to this beaker, and so you will start a trial sequence in which you need to survive in this room while your health is reduced with the weapons you have. The challenge is to fill up the beaker with souls, and to do that you want to use the Necrofluid Gauntlet with a special ability, and of course making sure you stay alive as much as possible. So of course monkeys, Casimirs, ether shrouds, that helps a lot with this challenge. Once you have completed this challenge, you will notice that the fog will disappear, and then from here you can finally escape. The next step is to unlock the chained box, which is located in Ashwood. In order to do that, we need to get 3 keys: yellow, red, and green keys. Once you arrive back to Ashwood, go down towards this path so we can get to Ol Tessie. The first key that we will get is the yellow key, which is the brewing key. Take Ol Tessie and we will take this leftward path to 3 locations between Ashwood and Zyra Cosmodrome. The first location that the yellow key could spawn in is on top of this cliff, as you can see in this clip. The second yellow key can be located on top of this power line inside of it right here. Go back inside of Ol Tessie and we're going to head out to the last key, but just going straight. The third final location for the yellow key can be located on top of this building right here. Once you locate the yellow key in your game, shoot it with the Necrofluid Gauntlet and retract it, and then from here get inside Ol Tessie, because of course you're only going to be able to use your melee weapon. Park Ol Tessie in the garage and let me show you the path to get to the chained cube so you can insert the key. Go up the zipline and then head on straight. You will find a chain cube, add the yellow key, and one of the chains will disappear. The second key that we will get is the red key, which is the Nightbird key. Take Ol Tessie and we will take this right path to 3 locations between Ashwood and exit 115. The first possible red key spawn location is inside of this Order Skull. Keep on going straight, and the second possible red key spawn location is on top of the cliff in the Order Skull. The final possible red key spawn location is if you take a U-turn right here. Next to the Project Genesis truck, you will see the red key right there. Shoot it with the Necrofluid Gauntlet, grab the red key, and then get into Ol Tessie as soon as possible. This key makes it so that you have no health regeneration, and of course if you don't have Ol Tessie, you're going to get screwed easily. Park Ol Tessie inside of the garage in Ashwood, and then from here you want to go to the chained cube. Take this path straight down the steps, keep on going straight, and add the red key to the chained cube. For the last green key, which is the Terrapin key, get inside of Ol Tessie and take this route to 3 possible locations from Ashwood to Vandorn Farm, now of course inside of this boat. The first possible green key location is on the right side of the boat, and it will be beside these containers you will see right here on screen. To find the second possible green key spawn location, take a U-turn and get on top of the boat. Go slowly right here, make a right and get out. Inside the window is the second possible key location, and on the right side of this container is the last key spawn location. Once you find your key, shoot it with the Necrofluid Gauntlet, retract it, and make sure you grab the key that's on the floor and get an Ol Tessie pretty quickly, because this key makes it so you're super slow. Park Ol Tessie and head to the chained cube. Place the last green key on the chained cube and you will enjoy a cutscene. However, we're going to continue on. After your cutscene is finished, you will add the DG2 turret barrel onto Ol Tessie. Go to your Ol Tessie inside of the garage and upgrade it with the DG2 turret barrel, and now you will officially have it for the next few steps. Our next step is to complete 4 different trials. To start the Cosmodrome trial, shoot the floating clock tower with the DG2 turret barrel. Shoot the clock tower with the Necrofluid Gauntlet and retract its needle. Take this jump pad of Zyra Cosmodrome. With the glowing Necrofluid Gauntlet, shoot the satellite and you will see it stop. From here you want to head back to Ashwood, shoot the clock tower with the Necrofluid Gauntlet and retract its needle. Return back to Zyra Cosmodrome. With the glowing Necrofluid Gauntlet, shoot the other satellite and it will stop as well. Head inside the control room and you will notice symbols on these computers. You will notice on these computers that there are 6 symbols in total and 3 times there will be flashing 2 of them each. Now you might be wondering, DeadVerse, what are the order of these symbols? Well, luckily for you, I got you covered. Here is the Cosmodrome code cheat sheet. For me, I got Rocket, so in this case with those 6 symbols, I'm going to input in the computers behind you 17, 14, 2, 10, 4, and 19. Keep in mind that every game the code changes. Once you get the correct code sequence, make sure you shoot the red button on the computer once the number flashes. I shoot the red button when 17 shows up, then I repeat the same thing for 14, of course with my next number which is going to be 2, then I continue moving forward with 10, then my next number is going to be 4, and lastly it's going to be 19. You will have completed it successfully if you see white and red mist. Outside you will see the rocket being launched right now. I love the fact that the rocket launches, is actually pretty cool to see, but now we're going to head on to the next few steps. Head back to Ashwood for the next trial. To start the Vandorn farm trial, shoot the floating clock tower with the DG2 turret barrel, shoot the clock tower with the Necrofluid Gauntlet and retract its needle. With the glowing Necrofluid Gauntlet, take Ol Tessie from Ashwood to Vandorn farm using this path. Once you arrive to Vandorn farm, head to the farmhouse. Inside of the farmhouse, check out the clock. Keep track of the time because in every game it's going to change. For me, I got 9 o'clock, however it can be 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, or 12 o'clock. On the floor around the main table inside of the farmhouse have Roman numerals based on the numbers that are on the clock. Stand on your corresponding number based on the clock time. This is the table for reference. Stand on the correct Roman numeral so that the father can slowly turn his head towards you with his eyes glowing red. Once he does, shoot him with the glowing Necrofluid Gauntlet and we're going to begin collecting 4 ritual items. To get the tasty face teddy bear, go up the stairs and make a right, and on top of this bed you will see it, and now grab it. To get the pause pick sticker, go inside of the garage and on top of the tools cabinet you will see it right here. To get the Junior's fun face, go up the stairs and barn and you will see it next to his haystack right here. To get the Moss chalice, go down the barn and then go inside of the cellar, and inside the bathtub, if you keep on going straight you will see it right there. Now you pick it up. Once you have collected all the ritual items, crouch and place them on these circles. You will see 4 throughout Vandorn farm, however just keep on going and making sure you place them as soon as possible. Activate this last one for a challenge. In this challenge, defend the ritual items. The best way to do that is by activating the Assault Blade Trap, clear out the ritual items with your wonder weapon, or making sure you use your other weapon so you can make it more efficient for you and easier. The best way to complete the challenge is using an insta-kill Gobblegum, Casimirs, monkeys, or of course a Molotov cocktails. After successfully completing this challenge, you will notice the red-white mist that you saw from previously now appearing on screen. The next step is to get inside Ol Tessie, go back to Ashwood so we can start the next trial, which we will start right now. To start the Exit 115 trial, shoot the floating clock tower with the DG2 turret barrel, shoot the clock tower with the Necrofluid Gauntlet and retract its needle. You will need melee macchiato from Blackwater Lake for the Exit 115 trial, so purchase it. Head to Exit 115 with Ol Tessie and also the glowing Necrofluid Gauntlet. Once you arrive to Exit 115, park your Ol Tessie right here and go on top of the gas station with the Necrofluid Gauntlet. Shoot the clock that is right in front of you so you can stop time and activate the lightning. Go inside Ol Tessie and ram Ol Tessie on the back of the truck and you will notice the red mist coming out. It will go towards a zombie and you need to lure a zombie on top of the gas station. Lure the zombie on top of the gas station and it will go inside the red lightning. To activate the yellow zombie, call in Klaus. Command Klaus to step on the zombie right here. He will step on the zombie inside a service station and it will activate. Bring the yellow zombie towards this path that I'm showing you, going on top of this roof. Bring the yellow zombie on top of the service station roof where the yellow lining is at. To get the blue zombie, go to the register and diner. Use melee macchiato and hit the register and the blue orb is going to go to the zombie and now lure it so you can bring it to the top of the roof. Make sure to take this path so that the zombie doesn't lose track of you and also onto this roof that you'll see right here. Bring the blue zombie on top of the diner rooftop towards this blue lightning bolt and you have successfully completed this challenge. Take Ol Tessie from Exit 115 to Ashwood so we can complete the final trial needed for this Easter egg. To start the Blackwater Lake trial, shoot the floating clock tower with the DG2 turret barrel, shoot the clock tower with the Necrofluid Gauntlet and retract its needle. With the glowing Necrofluid Gauntlet, head over to Blackwater Lake. When you arrive to Blackwater Lake, make sure you take this path so that you can go to the back of the house and you need to activate something special. First, activate this Wisp and then you will take this path so you can go inside the house. From the back of the house, go left and you will need to shoot the Necrofluid Gauntlet onto this film reel so you can see the pictures on screen. You will see 4 pictures on screen of different locations around Blackwater Lake. Keep in mind that your order of the pictures will be different every game. I will show you the film reel locations based on each picture shown on screen. This picture shows the front of the house and also its film location. To find the film inside the house, go up these stairs and you want to make a left and on top of this stuff you will see the film. Shoot it with the Necrofluid Gauntlet. This picture shows its tool shed and the film location. To find the film inside a tool shed, make a left from the house, keep on going straight, and then from here inside a tool shed you will make a right and you will see the film. Shoot it with the Necrofluid Gauntlet. This picture shows the back of the house and its film location. To find the film at the back of the house, keep on going straight inside of the house, then make a right and then make a left, and on back of this patio on the ground you will see it. Shoot it with a Necrofluid Gauntlet. This is a picture of the boathouse and its film location. To get the film inside the boathouse, make a right from the house and then keep on going straight, and inside of the boathouse on the top you will see the film reel. Shoot it with the Necrofluid Gauntlet. After you have shot all the film reels, in order based on your pattern that you have seen, which is different every game, not the same, however the locations do stay the same. If done successfully, go up these stairs, make a right and then make a right again, and you will activate this chest. There will be a magical item inside. To grab it you need to activate Klaus. Command Klaus to his location so he can grab the item. He will inspect the item for a few seconds, however once he grabs it, what you do from here, follow Klaus to the backyard of the house, and then from here, now you can begin the boss fight. However, I would suggest getting ready before even attempting it just because it's hard. I would suggest getting your Gobblegum setups ready, of course with the correct Gobblegums as shown earlier. Make sure you have your highest rarity on your weapon as well as the ammo mod that you like. Make sure you have the best lethals and tacticals such as monkeys, molotovs, and of course Chasma grenades, as well as Ether Shroud and Frenzy Guard, and of course armor pieces and death machine. Once you are ready, talk to Klaus to initiate the final encounter, and then from here you want to go to Ol Tessie. Give it like 20 to 30 seconds because the Wisps need to go into their separate areas for you to activate them. Drive Ol Tessie through the fog zones between Blackwater Lake, Genesis Towers Plaza, Vandorn Farm, Ashwood, and back to Blackwater Lake, collecting all 3 Wisps in each zone. In co-op, make sure that everyone is in Ol Tessie before going into the fog zones. From Blackwater Lake to Genesis Towers, you will collect the first Wisp right here on your right side, then you want to take a left, you want to keep on going straight to collect the second Wisp, then go to your right side, and then you want to go straight and you will collect your third Wisp, and just keep on going straight from here. From Genesis Towers to Vandorn Farm, this is your first Wisp to collect. The second Wisp is located on your left side when you go straight, and then from here, keep on going straight and you will see the next Wisp right there. From Vandorn Farm to Ashwood, go up on this right side and you will see your first Wisp. Take a sharp right and you will see the second Wisp, and then finally your third Wisp is located straight ahead in front of you. Take a U-turn from Ashwood to Blackwater Lake and you will get your last Wisps. The first Wisp is straight ahead in front of you, and then you will go to your left side to get the second Wisp, and then your third Wisp, I would suggest using the booster rockets to get the last one, and then from here you'll be teleported to the boss fight right now. Let's go baby, we're getting teleported to the boss fight. To deal massive damage to Veytharion, make sure you boost with Ol Tessie inside the center where he's located, and then from here you're going to do massive damage to his eyes and his body. However, he's going to release these red missile strikes and you want to make sure you can avoid them as much as possible. The best way to do that is to boost with Ol Tessie around the arena. When you have the opportunity again, boost Ol Tessie into Veytharion, and that's going to make it so that he moves everywhere. And then from here you want to make sure you just keep on driving around and making sure you can get to the center as quickly as possible. The good thing is that the DG2 turret actually deals some damage to him in the meantime while you're boosting towards him. And like I said, this boss fight is pretty fun. I like the fact he uses vehicle a lot. Once you have dealt enough damage to Veytharion, he will have a blue shield around him in which he will be immune for a certain amount of time. However, to get rid of the shield, you will do this right now. Hit Veytharion with Ol Tessie and you will see a blue-purple energy beam on the left side of your screen. Go towards it. Once you see the blue energy beam, interact with it and then reposition Ol Tessie so he could boost into Veytharion, and then from here his blue shield will deactivate. Then you want to get into the DG2 turret and you want to shoot the bottom of his body. Keep on shooting him, and then from here you will have completed phase 1. Make sure that of course you stay alive. If Ol Tessie gets destroyed, make sure you use Ether Shroud or monkeys to distract the zombies, and then from here repair it. Once you do, of course make sure that all your teammates are inside of Ol Tessie or else you're going to leave them behind. This next phase of the boss fight, Veytharion is going to be launching zombies, ravagers, and bears at you, so keep that in mind, and of course making sure you move constantly to avoid those red missile strikes at you. Once you have the chance, strike Veytharion's red mount, and then from here you're going to do 89,775. That's a lot of damage honestly. Then from here you want to avoid his red missile strikes, which you will notice will cover most of the arena, and so in this case the boosting mechanic is very important, and of course just dodging them as much as possible. It is crucial that during the second phase you grab the green spores that are on the ground so you can repair Ol Tessie and avoid it being destroyed during the boss fight. Once you see the blue energy beam, interact with it and then reposition Ol Tessie so you could boost into Veytharion, and then from here his blue shield will deactivate. Then you want to get into the DG2 turret and you want to shoot the bottom of his body. Shoot Veytharion pretty quickly and you will have successfully completed the second phase of the boss fight. In this last phase, Veytharion will shoot a purple laser that will seriously damage Ol Tessie. In this case, you want to make sure you take advantage of Ether Shroud and of course any equipment that you have so you can easily repair your vehicle as fast as possible. Once you have it repaired, of course get into Ol Tessie, and man, this is going to be a tough one for us. Remember the green spores that we discussed earlier? Yep, that's right. In this case, you want to take advantage of the fact that there are only a few, and of course you want to use them as soon as possible. Once you have the chance, make sure you can hit Veytharion from this angle. Sometimes it'll give you a little boost even if you don't have it, and in this case we got easily targeted. Throw monkeys so you can easily distract the zombies and then repair Ol Tessie. In this case I got down unfortunately, but the good thing is that I have my Gobblegums just in case, which I'm going to use right now just to survive. Once you see the blue energy beam, interact with it and then reposition Ol Tessie so he could boost into Veytharion, and then from here his blue shield will deactivate. Then you want to get into the DG2 turret and you want to shoot the bottom of his body, and you have successfully completed the Ashes of the Damned Easter egg main quest and beat Veytharion in the boss fight. After you are done, continue playing. To unlock the ability to get cursed relics on Ashes of the Damned, you need to go to this mysterious object and interact with it, and then from here you will be able to get cursed relics on Ashes of the Damned officially. This has been a full breakdown of the best Easter egg guide on Ashes of the Damned. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe, and before you go, enjoy my gift to you of all the Ashes of the Damned cutscenes.
Welcome to the party.
I got that straight. It is a party, and y'all are the guests of honor. Or, technically, the main course.
And who the fuck are you?
I know. Y'all are confused. So was I. But as they say, this too shall pass. See y'all real soon. In the meantime, why don't y'all get to know some of the natives?
Kill them or be killed!
Cutthroat killers. This is gonna be fun.
What in the ever-living shit?
You're alive. I did not hope. I could not. Do not be alarmed.
Take a look in the fucking mirror, Hover Girl, and say that again.
Quickly, he will feel my absence. You must listen. Each of you have encountered, been touched by a great power. Something has left its mark on your beings. The warden of this place sensed it, sought you out, tore you from your dimensions, and drained you to take that essence for himself.
Sentinel artifact. Damn you, Richtofen!
While he has those parts of your souls, he has dominion over you. You cannot fight him any more than you can hope to return to your own worlds. To even try would be suicide. But for all of our sakes, he must be destroyed. There are others here. Ancient denizens of the dark ether. Shadowsmiths. They too are bound to his will, augmenting his power. He forced them to harvest your essence, to refine it into the colostrum that sustains him. These beings cannot be killed. But destroy their bonds, free them from his control, then they will return what they were made to steal.
She says we gotta chuck a necklace into a fucking volcano. I am so out.
Find where the one that watches this place is imprisoned.
You will forgive me if I do not drop everything to do the bidding of a gigantic floating head.
Speak for yourself. We do this all the damn time.
I cannot act against him directly, but I can guide your hands. Go! Go now!
Look alive, ladies. We got some ancient evil ass to kick.
Do you hear it? Calling to you. Listen. Remember. Feel. Restore.
What are you?
A weaver of the fabric of this place. From the memories it contains. I have always been here. I am a Shadowsmith. You have what was taken. The bonds that imprisoned me are undone. We are both free. Varan al-Akna fear Anshari.
Well, I trust we shall find more of these beasts for the rest of us.
It is not safe to linger here. He will know his pet is gone. He will investigate. I have folded the dark ether. Made a pocket in which you can hide. I will send you there.